She's the one getting divorced.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you everyone for joining. This is the pre-auction review for Hudson, Bergen, and Union County. We're going to be going through some properties with our expert panel. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Thank you, Larry. Okay, so my name is Louis. I'm the CEO of Pre-foreclosure State. Today we're going to be reviewing, like Larry mentioned, some of the properties that are going to be going to the Hudson, Bergen, and Union County sheriff sales within the next week or so. I'll start with the introduction of our panel all the way down to our left. Joseph, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Joe Gatchko. I'm an attorney in Westfield, New Jersey. I've been practicing 35 years. My practice is primarily real estate, all types, residential, commercial, short sales, foreclosures, any type of real estate transaction that you might be involved in. My number is 908-317-0500. You can get me at Joe Gatchko or josephgatchko.com. Thank you.
Hey there, everyone. My name is James Stark. I'm a New Jersey Strong Construction. We're a full service construction management company. We help our clients do the due diligence, looking at the repair values of the house. And I'm also an agent with Louis over here at Culture Estate. So I can also help you find houses, do your due diligence, and is that it?
I'm David Mointra with Temple View Capital. We are hard money lenders. If you're familiar with hard money lenders, you know how the programs work. We lend from anywhere between 80 to 100% of the purchase of a property, 100% of rehab. And unlike most other lenders, we advance our rehab draws, so you don't have to come out of pocket and be reimbursed. So if you have any questions about lending, you can reach out to me at 646-528-9575.
I'm Nick Timpanaro with Fortune Title Agency. We're foreclosure experts. We're out of Roseland. We take care of the title, make sure that everything is done right on the foreclosure. So if you're buying in the sheriff's sale, you want us to check it out pre-sale, we'll do that. If after you put your bid in, we'll check it out after that bid, make sure it's clear before you put the rest of the bid in. You can check our website, fortunetitle.net. All our information is up there. Need anything, give me a call.
Great. That's simple.
That's simple.
So you guys have the best of the best. All right. So are we good? You still up? Okay. So it's important to have a good team whenever you're going to buy real estate. You can't do it by yourself. There's way too many moving parts. So our panel is going to guide you guys through all these properties to let you know about everything from title to repairs to anything that pertains with legal matters and tenants as well. So, so let's go ahead and jump into our first few slides and we'll explain how the process goes. All right. Our first property is located at 21-06 Dalton Place in Fairlawn. This property is a single family home with the living area of 1,545 square feet, has a 7,000 square foot lot size, and home was built in 1957. Taxes on this home are $6,901 per year. When this home is in good condition, it could be sold for just about $400,000. You're going to want to budget at least $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $2,400 per month. Now we're going to check out the title.
So this property mortgage that's being foreclosed from 2006 for $298,000. This penance went on in 2014, so that would have been the time that they would have defaulted. So you're looking at 4 years worth of default, which could mean 4 years worth of taxes that no one paid. You have to check that. So before you bid on this, check with the tax collector to make sure where the taxes are. Yeah,
Good.
good. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, so based on the $262,000 purchase amount, using a lender like us, depending on your experience, you'll need anywhere from $25,000 up to $50,000 at closing to complete this rehab.
The roof on this house is found to be in above average condition. The siding's in average condition, could use some painting. Front steps are in decent shape. Overall, the yard is in good shape, just needs a little TLC.
Just some TLC.
TLC.
And living care.
Okay, next. Oh, that's a cute little house.
I see a lot of cute houses in Fairlawn becoming not so tiny anymore. Yeah, people kind of.
Okay, everyone, our next property now is 13-33 Bergen Street in Fairlawn. This is a single family Cape Cod style home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. It has approximately 1,500 square feet of living space. Lot size is approximately 5,021 square feet. Home was built around 1930, and the taxes per year on this home are $7,209. This home can be resold for around $406,900 when it's in good condition. The repair budget on this is about $50,000, and if you decide to rent it, you can get around $24.50 per month.
We have no title data on this, so I can't tell you what's going on. So they gave us nothing available. The only thing I see is the taxes on my report say $9,400. Make sure you check those taxes. That's the one thing that's going to bite in if you don't check. You're going to be responsible for them. You can't back out.
Well, the repair price range is around $407,000. A lender like us will give you 70% of that overall. It's about $282,000, let's say. But to do a property like this, you'll probably be all in cash to close around anywhere between $25,000 and $35,000. And I see a fair amount of work in Fairlawn. I don't know this neighborhood particularly, but I do know that houses like this can be expanded, especially with tight inventory. So it's worth trying to think outside the box when you see these types of properties.
The roof on this house is found to be in poor condition, needs either repairs or replacement. Siding's in average condition, needs some painting. The brick facade needs to be cleaned up. The windows were older, windows could use to be replaced.
Now, this is a 1930s home, so you have to be careful that there could be an underground well tank on a property like this. And if you buy a property at a sheriff's sale with an underground oil tank, you are responsible for whatever contamination or remediation is needed if there is a tank. So you just have to be cognizant of that. Doesn't look like a bad house.
Does not.
Or there is.
And these older houses, Lewis, as well as anyone, the stronger the foundation, the better opportunity you have to build up on it.
Looks like it's
Jim, you know about construction?
A little bit.
A little bit.
The house is brick.
Yeah, what is that?
Next house.
It doesn't burn.
All right, guys, our next property, now is 409 Patterson Avenue, East Rutherford. This home appears to be a single family home everywhere we look. It appears to be a single family. I would not be shocked if this was a 2-family house because from appearance it could be either or. But we're going based off the information we've gathered on all our sources. This is coming up as a single family with 1,512 square feet. Lot size is 2,474. I'm sorry, the lot size on this is 2,474 square feet. It's a very small lot size, no parking. The home was built in 1950 and has taxes are approximately $4,715 per year. I checked with Nick here; they seem to be a little bit higher, just around $5,000. The after repair value in this house is $325,000, give or take. You may want to budget $45,000 for repairs, and you can get at least $1,900 of rent per month on this home.
Yeah. All right, this looks like we're dealing with a 2007 mortgage for $198,000. This pendant was filed in 2016, so you're looking at 2 years of default minimum. That could be 2 years of taxes as well. So just again, make sure you check your taxes. Other than that, good deal.
Yeah, with us, expect to be need around 10% of the purchase price in a property like this. Depending on experience, your all-in closing costs will be anywhere between $19,000 and $30,000 on a property like this.
All right, in this house, the roof was found to be in poor condition, needs to be replaced. The windows are older wood type, which shows some damage to the exterior, and I'd recommend replacing them with energy efficient. The brick facade was in fair condition, and the property itself is overgrown and needs a lot of TLC.
And the lot was small.
Yeah, it's small,
Yeah.
like 25.
Okay. It's just 3-story.
All right, next.
Okay, our next property now, 705 West Englewood Avenue in Teaneck. Okay, this home is a really nice home, classical. It's actually a Tudor style home, or some people may call it Cape Cod, depending on how you look at it. It's 4-bedroom, 3-bath living area. This home is 2,141 square feet. Lot size on this one is 6,216 square feet. Home does have a generous size living room, with fireplace, a beautifully updated room. So the home is probably in very good condition. Home was built back in 1940, and the taxes this home pays per year are $13,619 per year. This home can be sold for around $445,000, but the $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $3,700 a month in rent.
For $500,000. The first mortgage that they're foreclosing on is a $400,000 lien. Those pendants, which is a notice of foreclosure, was filed on January of 2017. So you've got a little more than a year and a half. Watch the taxes. They could be paid. Sometimes the bank does pay them, but I would check them just to make sure, because at $13,000 a year, you don't want to be caught in that.
Hopefully this house, you said, purchased in 2007, as Lewis mentioned, potentially upgraded, but hopefully that reduces the amount of repair estimate you would need. But cash to close on a property like this, expect to be all in approximately $40,000.
All right, overall, this house is found to be in average condition with a slate roof, which looks to be in fair condition. The exterior brick was in average condition, as well as all the windows and doors. And the property itself is maintained in a well-maintained condition. We need a little bit of TLC.
Now, the taxes here are over $13,500. My suggestion, as Nick says, is that you call the tax collector directly and ask the collector if there are any taxes outstanding, and if there's any tax liens, if there was any tax sale certificates issued. You're going to be responsible for those taxes, and these taxes are pretty high. If they're not paid, you got to add that into your budget. Also, slate roof, depending on the condition, if it's not in bad condition, they can get expensive to repair.
This guy. Go for it.
Okay, our next property now is 344 Lafayette Place in Englewood. This Cape Cod. The Cape Cod's home is 1,152 square feet. Let's go ahead and check our next slide and see what we found. Okay, so we were able to confirm that this home is a single family Cape Cod with 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. The living area is confirmed at 1,152 square feet. Lot size is approximately 5,401 square feet. This home is actually located in a nice part of town near a park. Has a full finished basement. It was built in 1953, and the taxes on this home are around $6,247 per year. The home paid for $250,000 when it's in good condition. Budget $40,000 for repairs, and you can get about $2,000 a month in rent.
So this house was bought in 2004 for $259,000. I don't have any information on when the foreclosure action started, but I'm going to say after 2013, because there's a second mortgage in 2013. First mortgage probably being foreclosed is $149,000. Looks like a pretty good deal. Check the taxes out. And when Joe was saying about tax sale certificates, if a certificate is out there, the lien holder could be paying the taxes. So you have to make sure when you check. If you ask if there's any taxes due and they say they're not, find out who is paying them. If they're paid by the lien holder, that's part of the lien and that will be due. You can get bid on that. Looks like this was for sale in 2014 for $390,000.
Yes.
Nice.
So this property looks like, as Lewis pointed out, a good buy and hold. So this might be something you maybe doesn't need a lot of repair estimate, a lot of repair. You might want to do the work yourself and go into a longer term mortgage on something like this, which you can get from lenders like us. But if you're looking to flip it, expect to be around $20,000 to $25,000 all in on your end to complete a property like this.
Okay, the roof on this house is a timberline type in decent condition. Siding is aluminum in decent condition. Windows are older and may need to be changed. The front porches are in fair condition.
Okay, our now is 57 Prospect Avenue, New Milford. The total estimated debt on this home is $621,384. This home is approximately 1,688 square feet, a quarter acre. Let's go ahead and look at our next slide. So this home is this home was found to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a living area of 1,688 square feet, as we confirmed on the last slide. The lot size is very large. It's 12,001 square feet. It has a dimension whether it goes above or underground. The home was built in 1917, but the taxes are slightly higher in this home. They are $12,629 per year. The price on this home is after repairs is about $473,000. Budget at least $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $3,300 a month for rent.
So the mortgage on this was a 2007 mortgage for $301,000. The filing of the notice was March 11th, 2015. So you're looking at a little over 3 years that it's been in foreclosure, which could add up to $30,000 in taxes. So you definitely want to make sure you check him. Definitely looks good though. I would think that the judgment, even though it says it's high, that you could probably get this at a good price.
A property like this, you can expect to be around, you get about $280,000 for purchase. All in, your total cost on a property like this, depending on experience, will be between $33,000 and $50,000.
All right, the roof on this house is found to be in fair condition. Needs some repairs and missing shingles. The wood siding on the house is in fair condition. We needed some repairs and painting. Wood trim is in fair shape and needs painting. Windows are older wood and should be replaced with new vinyl energy efficient. Property itself is in decent maintained condition.
Our next property now is 117 Hasbrook Heights. Total estimated debt on this home is $622,113. Is a single family home according to the slide with 2,206 square feet of living space. Next slide, we're able to confirm that it is a single family. It's a Cape Cod style home with 4 bedrooms and 1 bath. The living area of this home is confirmed to be 2,206 square feet. Lot size on this house is 6,251 square feet. It has been expanded and has a fireplace as well. Outside patio leading into an in-ground pool. So this is a nicer home. The property was built in 1949, and the taxes on this home are estimated to be $11,625 per year. The home can be resold for around $475,000 when it's in good condition. Budget $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $3,200 a month in rent for this home.
So the mortgage on this was from 2008 for $350,000. The notice of list pendants was filed in January of 2016. So you're looking at 2.5 years that it was out there. That's just about it. Well, it looks like it was listed in 2013 for $375,000. I just want to make a note that when they show that amount of total estimate of debt of $622,000, that's the mortgage plus all the penalties and fees that are all added on. So if the bank was going to get all their money back, they would get $622,000. They're really not going to get that. What's due on the mortgage is what they'll go for. So when you make your bid, you're not going to go for that $600,000 judgment. You're going to make a reasonable bid at a reasonable market price, and usually the banks will allow it to be sold. Otherwise, they'll take it back.
Right, a property like this, expect to be all in anywhere between $30,000 to $50,000, depending on your experience. I'm seeing that next to the houses, side by side this house are much larger houses. I mentioned houses that you can expand upon that may cost more, take more rehab. Might be something you want to look into. You know, I see a lot of that, especially here where we are in Scotch Plains, Westfield area, but finding it hard to find properties. Think a little bit outside the box. When you see a house and think to yourself, can I make this a larger house that's comparable to the houses around it?
Right, the roof on this house is a 3-tab, which is found to be in above average condition. The brick facade on the bottom half of the exterior is in fair condition. We need a cleaning. Wood siding and the trim work need painting. Front door needs to be painted. Windows look to be older replacements, which may be in decent condition. Front porch and railings are in fair condition. We needed some repairs. Property is in decent condition. We needed some TLC.
Yeah, this property might be ripe for a tax appeal. The taxes are pretty high. It's 4 bedrooms, but it's only 1 bath. So it's something to consider when you're purchasing a property.
Okay, our next property now is 333 Prospect Avenue in Dumont. This home has a total estimated debt of $325,639. It's classified as a single family, and the square footage on it is approximately 1,142 square feet. We found that this home is composed of 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. The lot size on it is 5,611 square feet. It's located on a quiet street that has a dead end, and it has a 1-car garage as well as this home. The home is listed as a short sale, so that might open up opportunities to be able to see the home prior to this short sale. And the home was actually built in 1940, so also an older home. The taxes on this property are $8,618 per year. In good condition or renovated, this home can sell for around $310,000. Budget $45,000 for repairs, and you may get about $2,200 a month in rent for this property.
So this house was bought in 2006 for $380,000, just before the crash. So this pendants was filed 2016 on a 2013 mortgage for $271. Make sure you check the taxes because you do have 2 years. But if it is a short sale, they're going to let it go for what basically was still on the mortgage. They usually work them out with you. Let it go. Let it go.
The property shouldn't cost you too much to get into from a lender perspective. Expect to be all in to do a deal like this around anywhere between $17,000 and $25,000. Expect to get around $180,000 for purchase. A company like us, we advance our draws, so we would advance you money at close to reduce your cash at closing, and we would advance you your draws as you do the work, so you don't have to worry about being reimbursed.
The roof of this house is a timber line type, which appears to be in average condition. The vinyl siding on the house is in average condition. We needed some power washing. Windows look to be vinyl replacements in good condition. Front wood porch is in fair condition with vinyl railings in good shape. Property needs some TLC.
And before Thanksgiving, it's going fast and furious right now.
What is?
Just like you need to call the court.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, next property now is 59 Passaic Avenue in Hasbrook Heights. This home has a total estimated debt of $468,194. This home's classified as a single family with approximately 1,456 square feet of living space. On our next slide, we're able to confirm that this home is a single family, Cape Cod style home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. The living area was confirmed to be 1456. Lot size is approximately 6,098 square feet. The home is being sold in an as-is condition. This home appeared to be an estate that was left over from when someone passed away. The home was built in 1946, and the taxes on this home are approximately $756 per year. This home can be resold for around $313,000 when it's in good condition. Budget $45,000 for repairs, and you can get about $2,100 a month in rent.
House was purchased in 2008, $294,000. There's a purchase money mortgage of $264,000. That appears to be the one that was defaulted. The LP was filed 3/8/17. So just make sure you check the taxes to make sure everything's all right. Being it's in the state, it's a possibility they go for a short sale. But be careful.
Again, similar to the last property, in the same price range. Expect to be all in if you can acquire it at this number, anywhere between $18,000 and $30,000 all in a property like this, which is pretty good if you work the numbers out backwards.
Okay, the roof on this house is fine type, which is in excellent condition. Looks like it was just replaced. The front of the house is a brick facade in average condition. Siding on the house is in average condition. Windows look new by replacements. Overall, the house and property are in average condition.
Okay. Our next property now is 217 Crescent Lane in Cliffside Park. This one has a total estimated debt of $396,121. This is considered to be a single family residence with 1,344 square feet. On the next slide, we need to confirm that this King Kyle home is a single family residence in one half. The living area was also confirmed at 1,344. The lot size in this home is 3,598 square feet. It is located near New York City bus stop and has an easy commute to the G and also the Lincoln. The home was built in 1958 and has a total tax amount of about $7,382 per year. The home can be resold for about $411,000 when it's in good condition. Budget 1,000 repairs, and you get about $2,600 a month in rent for this home.
The mortgage was taken out in 2006. There was also a second mortgage of $160. We don't know when the foreclosure action started, so just make sure you just check your taxes, be sure that they are paid, and if by a lien holder, that they're paid by a lien holder, because that will be people.
All right, property like this, depending on your experience, expect you're going to be anywhere between $30,000 to $45,000 all in to flip this house.
The roof in this house is an older 3-tab, which is in fair condition. The brick facade in the front is in average condition. The house has vinyl siding, which was in average condition. Front porch and railings are in above average condition.
Okay. And it's a little house. It's an average house. Very nice.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
Next property now is 32 Harrison Avenue in Waldwick, New Jersey. We're good. So this is found to be a single family colonial home with 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. The living area in this home is 2,394 square feet. The lot size is 7,057 square feet. Home has separate utilities, cedar closets, and is well kept. This home was built in 1945, and the taxes on this home are approximately $13,829 per year. The home's value after repairs is approximately $534,000. Budget $50,000 for repairs. You can get around $3,700 for rent.
Okay, the mortgage on this, I'm going to go with the 2006 mortgage of $348,000. Actually, the list pendants that are showing filed was filed on the third one for $234,000. So we don't know exactly which one's going on. If it's not the first mortgage, you're going to take it subject to the mortgage. This tells me it's the third mortgage being foreclosed. So we need to just check that and make sure that it is the first mortgage. The LP was filed 2016. It's easy enough to check what is there just by doing a preliminary search, which we will do for you for a nice, inexpensive rate. Call the office. Check the taxes, $13,000. So you want to make sure that they are paid up in full and not by lien holder.
If you can acquire at this price at $368,000, expect your all-in cost to be anywhere between $40,000 and $60,000. Again, depending on your experience.
The exterior of this house is found to be in an excellent above average condition with new timberline type roof, new vinyl siding, windows look to be new vinyl replacements. Overall, the property is in a well maintained condition.
Our next property now is 63 Boulevard in New Milford, New Jersey. The total estimated debt on this home is $565,980. Go ahead and see our next slide and see what other information we found. So the home appears to be a single-family home. It has 4 rooms and 3 baths. Living area in this home is 1,662 square feet. The lot size is approximately 8,002 square feet. This home was under attorney review at one point, so it may or may not still be under contract. That would also give you the ability to reach out to the listing on this home to get some more information. And the home has a master bedroom with a jacuzzi, tub, and skylight, so it's a nice feature. Home was built in 1948. Taxes in this home are $10,574 per year. This home can be resold for around $313,000 in good condition. Budget $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $2,300 a month in rent.
This house was purchased in 2008 for $530,000. The mortgage is a purchase money mortgage for $474,000. Don't know when the foreclosure started on that year, but you just want to make sure that, again, the taxes are all paid for.
All right, based on the assumed as is value, if you can get it at that value, expect to be all in, depending on experience, anywhere between $16,000 to $30,000 to flip a property of this value. You see purchase for $526,000.
$530.
Yes, he's putting it
In
in
2008.
All right.
Putting that high doozy.
All right. Well, the roof on this house is kind of being above average condition. The bottom part of the house has a stucco custom finish, which was in above average condition. The side is new, and the window, as there was the window also was new. The property is in a well-maintained condition. Vinyl fence, nice vinyl vents around it. The driveway needs to be sealed.
What's that cost?
I looked this up online, by the way, and Lewis is right on. The property was listed back in May for around $310,000. So right on with this evaluation.
Okay.
You are. So maybe if you
Some issues, what they paid from 2008. I can't guarantee that information is right or not. They paid at $530, but that's what it means to sell. So if they go and check the records, we all know.
Jace, that's the Jace. Is that a storm door in front? Or a lamp? See, the house is nice.
Now that's
Okay.
a basement.
Our property now is 47A Williams Avenue in Jersey City. Let's go ahead and jump into our next slide. So this is confirmed to be a single family home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. The lot size is 1,599 square feet, so it's a very narrow lot. It does need work, according to what information we found. The buyer is responsible for the certificate of occupancy, so that also confirms that it probably needs a good amount of work. And the taxes on this property are $6,630 per year. This home can be resold around $315,000 when it's all said and done. The budget you should have in mind for renovations are about $50,000, and you can rent a home for around $2,000 per month.
Williams, right? Yeah. Okay, purchased in 2014 for $106,000. The mortgages, they purchased money for $90,000. What they're telling me here is that the unpaid balance is $98,000.
Oh, nice.
Auction date 7/23/2015. Don't know what they mean. I haven't been filing those payments, which means they paid for maybe a year, maybe, and then defaulted. Make sure you check the taxes. This was a quick and long. Sometimes they don't pay the taxes, and the homeowner's responsible for it. So again, be careful.
That's kind of a neat neighborhood over there in the city. It's like sort of a, just pockets of it are good and other pockets not as good. But for at this value at $200,000 and with the rehab $50,000, expect to be in anywhere between $15,000 to $30,000 all in on a property like this. I actually go to a bar in the neighborhood. Not the Bluister. I've since stopped. It's called the West Side Park Tavern. Yes, West Barnes is the West Side Park Tavern.
The housing park.
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I was ready for to get down the conversation.
West Barnes is.
We're talking about Jersey City bars.
I'm just saying. I know the area.
I go home to my wife.
So how's the house?
Okay,
Houses.
the house is the stucco finish, which it may. The front of the house is a stucco finish, but may need some repairs and painting. The front of the roof, the front porch roof is a 3-tab and condition. Couldn't see the main roof. The windows look to be ultraviolet replacements. The front door is new, and the front patio needs repairs. And the nice Tilco door is a nice feature too.
Now this,
It's basically painted.
this place could be, this place could be rented, and if it is rented, it looks like it might be a rental community. If you buy this property, you take subject to your tenant in the property. There's a written lease, you're subject to that written lease until the lease expires. And if it's month to month, then you still take subject to the month to month. There are ways to get the tenant out, and you call me and we can discuss that if there is such a tenant.
Yeah.
If it's the owner, it's a little bit easier to get the owner out of the home.
It's also very close to the best Italian restaurant in Jersey City.
Next. I didn't have lunch yet. So
Always a good sign.
yeah.
I know what it is.
Park Street. Park Street, Jersey City. Yeah.
Our next property now is 42 Park Street in Jersey City. Go ahead and jump to our next slide. There was too much information we were able to pull up on this one, but we were able to confirm that it's a single family home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. The approximate lot size of this home is 1,276 square feet. The home has 2 stories, and the taxes on it are $3,565 per year. This home, believe it or not, can resell for around $412,000. Budget $50,000 for repairs, and we can get about $2,200 a month in rent.
The information I have says that it was purchased in 2004 for $95,000. There was a purchase money mortgage for $85,500, and the unpaid balance is $75,000.
Wow. That's a good one.
Yeah. Also says the taxes are $6,000.
When's that up for auction?
November 29th. Might be something worth it.
That's a strong rental neighborhood as well. Yeah, expect based on the values we're looking at to be all in between $27,000 and $45,000, depending on your experience.
All right, the exterior of this building is found to be in a fair condition. The brick facade was in decent condition, but needed some cleaning. The windows are older, they may need to be replaced. Front doorway needs some repairs to the woodwork and painting. Front steps and railing are in decent shape. And the iron fence around the front needs painting, and the roof was invisible from the street.
No roof.
There's no roof.
It's like, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, sun.
Wonder Woman's chest is on top of it.
It's the excellent.
Jersey City.
This is.
The next property now is 185 Whitfield Avenue, New Jersey State. On the next slide, we're able to confirm that this is a 3-family home with 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, and this home's lot size is approximately 2,500 square feet. Property was listed as a short sale on the MLS, which means that you may have an opportunity to view this home. The home may need repairs since the buyer is responsible for the city certificates. The total taxes on this home per year are $8,970 per year. The home can be resold around $412,000, probably a little more. This is a really good part of town. You can budget $50,000 at the very least to get this place cleaned up, and you can get about $4,500 in rent for this home.
All right, and in 2000, it was purchased for $147. There was a mortgage in 2006 for around $220, and the first mortgage purchased that in 2005 for $183. They're saying the unpaid balance is $240. I guess that might be on the first mortgage. Looks like a good deal if you can get it on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just check your taxes on it too, because that's going to be important.
Yeah, dude.
You know, if the bank was paying them or not.
That's a better and improving part of Jersey City as well. Expect to be all in to flip a property like this anywhere between $25,000 and $45,000. That's even in cash to close.
All right, the overall appearance on the exterior of this house was found to be in above average condition. Siding of the house is above average. Windows look to be newer vinyl replacements. Front porch is in good shape, as well as all the railing on the porch. And the front of the property was in decent shape.
Joe, there'll be tenants in there if it's a 3-family, right? There should be tenants.
Could be.
So they would take it subject to all the tenancies that are in there.
Right.
You might have a fully replaced. You can just pick up and collect rents. Who knows?
It's that easy.
Don't tell me.
It could be.
Is that easy?
It's that easy. It's that easy. Never.
Our next property now is 106A West 52nd Street in Bayonne. This home was found to be a single-family property with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, with a lot size of 1,936 square feet. This home has 2 stories and is over close to all transportation. The tax on this property is $8,898 per year. This home can be resold for around $365,000, budget $50,000 for repairs, and you can get about $2,400 a month in rent for this home if you decide to do that.
So this home was purchased originally in 1990 for $109,000. Looks like we got a $350,000 mortgage from 2008. The notice was filed in 2015, December. So you've got about 3 years worth of taxes that you might have to worry about for sure. So just make sure you double check those taxes. Depending on the lender, would be something to look at. This shows the lender as refinance.com. I don't know if they would be paying those taxes. It might use the homeowner. There's probably definitely a tax lien certificate.
How much is the weight on this?
350,000 from 2008.
Okay.
You know, I know a party who just sold a property in Bayonne, and they had a problem with an oil tank that was like right next to the PSE&G pole, and it took about 2 years to get that taken care of and out before they could sell the property.
Very difficult when you're dealing with utilities.
Yes, so you know, just be careful with everything. These are old towns, oil tanks in that area.
All right. Well, assuming there's no oil tank issue on a property price range around $240,000, expect to be all in to flip this property anywhere between $22,000 and $35,000, depending on your experience. That's what you would need to complete this transaction based on these values.
All right, the front of the house is a brick facade, which was in fair condition, needed some power washing. The windows are in decent shape. The front steps are in decent shape and has all the railings. That's it.
Unstable. How are we? We good? Okay.
It's gonna be just nice. Our next property now is 80 West 3rd Street in Bayonne, New Jersey. Our next property confirmed this home is a 2-family home with 4 bedrooms. Lot size of 2,849 square feet. This home is priced to sell as per the MLS when it's listed. So that means that it most likely still would be. Go ahead and contact the agent if you want to get more information on that. Property need TLC and it has 3 utilities. Taxes on this home are 11,576 square feet. According to the lot size of this home, it most likely does not have parking unless there's some kind of a carport in front. The home can be resold for around $460,000 when it's renovated. Budget $65,000 for repairs, and you can get at the very minimum $2,800 a month rent.
Interesting tree. I mean, right in front of the house.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
that's quite a photo.
The other picture didn't have the tree. 2014, it was purchased for $285,000. They took a purchase money mortgage for $259,400. I don't know when the list pendants was filed, but it said it's up for auction 11/29, and the unpaid balance is $266,182. Property taxes $11,000. Just make sure you check those taxes because that's a nice little chunky hit list. It's 2 families, you know.
True.
Good investment. Watch those taxes.
Yeah, expect to be all in anywhere between $26,000 and $45,000 on a property like this. Yeah, well, I was going to say, I was just going to comment that you want to look at your repair spending on your expense. If you have a lot of experience, you can price it out simply by saying, I'll need 10% of the purchase price to close this deal. If I have less experience, I always say, look at around 10% of the ARV. So it's a good little simple number. It kind of makes sense for us. It seems to, for whatever reason, it seems to work. That's not how I calculated it in this case, but it just does happen to work. Yeah.
Just turn the numbers out.
Yeah. I mean, I can't explain every number. It's going to be tough. So I do credit tables, which is really very exciting stuff.
All right, the roof on this house was found to be in average condition. The siding is in fair condition, we needed some repairs. The upper dormers need new siding. The windows are older and may need to be replaced. The front steps are in average condition.
Where'd the tree go? Yeah, there's pictures online and pictures of places in nice shape, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a new.
2 family good investment.
It doesn't look like it's a decent area.
Yeah.
They own it.
They own say.
Now we're in Union County. Bergen, Hudson.
Our property now is 1249-51 Cambridge Avenue, Campfield. On our next slide, we're able to confirm that this is a single-family Cape Cod style home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath, with a lot size of 7,650 square feet. This home was built in 1951. It's a great starter home for any this is going to start. We need updating on this property for the MLS, it's some TOC. Taxes are $8,121 per year. If you repair this home and put it back on the market, you could sell it for roughly about $253,000. Budget $50,000 for repairs, and you can get around $1,800 a month in rent.
So this was purchased in 2006 for $278,000. In 2007, they took a mortgage out for $280,000. This defaulted originally in 2009, and it looks like they caught up and then it defaulted again in 2015. Don't know if they're following that docket because it said it was rescinded, but I I think you just need to take a look at it, make sure the taxes are all paid, and you should be all right.
Again, we're going to lend, on the purchase at closing anywhere between 80 to 100% of this purchase price. So expect that you're going to need somewhere between $12,000 and $20,000 based on these values.
All right, the roof on this house is found to be in fair condition. The siding on the house needs some repair and painting. The windows look to be older vinyl, decent shape, and the chimney on the house is in fair condition.
I'm looking at the neighborhood. The neighborhood looks very nice.
Okay.
With a little bit of TLC on this house.
That's within reason.
Now it's 1496 Liberty Avenue A in Hillside. On the next slide, we're able to confirm that this is a townhouse with 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. The lot size is 1,600 square feet. The home was renovated from top to bottom, and it features hardwood floors, central heating and cooling, and it does come with 1 parking space. The total tax amount for this home is about $4,034 per year. This home can be resold for around $205,000, but $30,000 for repairs, and you can rent it for about $1350 a month.
They put the commas in the wrong places, gentlemen. Sale price in 2007, $2,180.
Sure, it's not too much.
Yeah, no, it's probably $218,000. The mortgage was in 2012, $211,000. That seems to be what they're going to be foreclosing. I don't have the foreclosure date, so don't know when they submit. Taxes were about 4. So just again, make sure you check all your taxes. Always check them. Always check to see who's paying them, if they are paid in full. If it is a lien holder paying them, then those go against the lien that they're holding. So it's what they pay plus 18%.
I'm going to let you guess, based on experience, how much you think a borrower is going to need at closing.
I think if you're an experienced borrower, you probably need about $20,000.
If you're experienced, you're going to need about $13,000.
That's right. I'm sorry. If you're inexperienced, you're going to need 20 to 25.
Exactly. Nailed it. Okay.
Well, don't just put 20% down.
You don't have to put 20% down. We actually do it where you put 10% down, and then we advance you money from cash.
Now, also,
nothing down.
Also, this one,
True, it's actually, we'll reimburse you.
that's a condition.
So
I don't know, it's good.
That was a condition.
That's right. We reimburse you back, and then we advance you your draws. How about that? How about that?
Well, pretty much the exterior of the unit was in fair condition. Brick facade just needs some down washing. Roof is in average condition.
That's it. It's a townhouse, so we could have condos. We could have made two.
You could have a condo if it is a townhouse, if there's an association. One of the things if it's not a condo association, area, associations are different. Sometimes those liens you have to pay. I want to make sure it is a condo. Make sure that they allow you to rent it. It's not that you have to live in it. And if it happens to be in a low income designation by the housing authority, you have to be a low income purchaser in order to buy that sale. Not the average buyer.
And if you're they're going to ask for a questionnaire regarding the insurance and liability, the condo association. So condos present fewer issues, but it's never really an issue that should hold up the deal.
Include what we have. So we don't have any questions.
Thank you.
Is there a little thing you plug in boost it?
Lewis? Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. Over here.
Malnutrition looks like went out at a. Yeah.
Just say goodbye.
Thank you all for joining. We have another pre-auction review next week from Middlesex in Ocean County that hope you can join us. Thank you to our panel. Thank you.
Joseph, can you tell us how to get in touch with you again? Dating, you know? You're not.
I am married, but if you want to date, I have a private line. My name is Joe Gachko. I'm an attorney in Westfield. Been practicing 35 years, primarily doing real estate work. If you need to get me, 908-317-0500, jg@westfieldlaw.com or josephgachko.com on the internet. Thanks.
Very responsive.
Once again, I'm James Stark with Jersey Strong Construction. I'm also a real estate engineer with Lewis at Culture State. Pretty much a full service construction and management company. Help my clients find homes and assess the value and do the management if they want. You can reach at 908-720-2674 or
We're out. I'm good. We're out.